Hello my cracking lot, welcome back to my Building a Zoo series on the Omega Zawa server. Now then, what have these penguins been getting up to? Oh no, not another one! Oh, Glum Giraffe found some feathers hanging about when he came to have a look at the zoo, so that's number 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is no good. I'm going to have to take those out of there now. Come here, Gloria. There we go. Let me go around here. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness, pass you into the wall. Where's all the rest? Oh, you're all there. Okay. There's a lot less of you by the looks of it. Right, let me get along here, seeing as I need to be on solid ground to pick them up by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Raymond. Come on, Raymond, let's get you back here. Right, let's get over here. Oh, sorry. I keep bashing you in the wall, don't I? Let's have a look at you. Are you alright? 12. That's not too bad. Shall have to sort you out after. Let's have a look. Who else? Whose is this? Oh, Seymour. Seymour. Come here, Seymour. Stay there while I get you. There we go. No, I didn't get you. That's it. Let me get you over here. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think I'm going to have to put up a fence here to keep you all in. You can't go and swim until I've sorted out this pond. Oh, let me get up here. Now, I was going to move on to the polar bear exhibit this week, but I don't think I can do that without sorting this out first. And you're in for a treat because later on we have a very interesting tour. Now, I have asked about and I've tried a few things since the last episode, especially some of the things that were suggested in the comments, which I very much appreciated, thank you very much, but nothing has worked so far in helping the penguins get out of the water, and I think that might be the problem. They're looking for a way to get out and they can't, so I think they get stuck. So, the things that I've tried then. I took those stairs away that was on the cave side of the pond, and I replaced them with waterlogged slabs, but they still didn't get out. I tried the slabs at different levels, and I put the stairs under the slabs to help them get onto the slabs, but they still didn't get out. So now I'm going to try glass. I'm going to take out all the jagged edges of this pond. Well, they're not jagged edges, but you know the blocks on a diagonal. I'm taking them all out. I'm going to have a straight rectangle. I've been placing this glass and I'd totally forgotten that it goes right on the edge of a block rather than in the middle, and it depends which side you're standing to place the pane and where you place your cursor as to where the pane ends up. And I thought I needed a gap here to be able to place the panes, but I don't, because if I put that there I can place it right up to the pane, so that means I don't have to have a gap on that side, which is brilliant. Although I can't have anything on this side of it because that takes up the block that it's placed on. So that makes things so much easier. That's really good. Need more glass though. Right, I've nearly got all this glass in. Had to go back and get some more. And as you can see, there's my rectangle. Well, on this side anyway. So I'm hoping that will stop them from getting stuck on the edges. And I think I could I've started with 2 panes of glass on the other side, and I think I'll just have glass straight along and see how that looks. So I want some more panes. Now, can I walk across here? Do you think? Can I? Oh yes, very good. Let's go along here. Oh, what's happened there then? Oh, was I standing on the wrong side to put that on? I think I'm going to have to put a block in that corner so both these walls of glass meet and it doesn't look awkward. I want something other than dirt to go behind the glass, and I'm thinking of some stone that's been chipped. So I'm looking in here for what I could put behind there. I don't want anything too patterned, just a subtle sort of change so that it's not just plain stone. What about that one? Could do that one. Let's look at that. That's not too bad. I could put some plain stone in with it. Let's try that one. That's not too bad actually. I think I might leave that repetitive pattern because the glass is going to be in front of it, and I think that'll work quite well actually. Now, while I've been doing this side, I've been sort of thinking that this could be an observation area under the water for looking at the polar bears and the penguins. And I think that might go well there. And then up on top here could be an area, a seated area, where people could look down onto the exhibits and see the penguins and the polar bears doing their thing. Quite like that idea. Now, as I've been working on this exhibit, I keep getting salmon spawning. And I'm going to start catching them because I'd like some salmon swimming in here when the penguins are in. Although, is it supposed to be cod? I think it might be cod that's supposed to be in here. But I have got another exhibit that I can put the salmon in, so that's okay. As you can see, I'm digging out the viewing area and I'm wrapping it round with the glass. So I'm hoping that'll work out really well. Now I'm just moving all the shulker boxes and whatnot over here because on the top here, I'm going to level it all off, because this is where we're going to have the upper viewing area. So I brought everything down here and out of the way. Right, that's got it nice and flat, and I've marked an area, an edge in to this area that I'd like, I think. Gosh, so much dirt and grass. Let me get those out of there. So I think that's the sort of area that I want. I'm going to put a roof on this bit as well, in the same sort of design as I've got for the Welcome Centre, so I hope that will fit in nicely. So the supports for the Welcome Centre, if you remember, were stone brick, so I'm going to use those for supports in this area. And I'm going to start with where this joins here with the glass, because of course, like it was in the other corner with the glass, it doesn't quite go like I want it. So I'm going to make this into a pillar, and then the glass will go into the stone of the pillar, or will marry up with the stone of the pillar, and I think that'll work quite well. Now I'm not sure at the moment how big to make these pillars, so I'm just going to put them in, and if they need to be bigger then I'll add some more stone. Right, let's see how that looks. I've added a little bit of stone as well, just to give it a little bit of texture. I might add some more in afterwards, but I think that looks okay for the outside of the pillar. I need to replicate that on the inside now, so it looks like it's supporting the whole thing. And I think round here I'm going to carry on the stone all the way around. And of course the other materials I'm going to be using is terracotta and the blue enchanted wood. And I think that'll go together really well, so we'll see. I need a pillar in the corner here because it can't be dirt, so I'll get on with that as well. Right, okay, let's have a look at that. That's not looking too bad, actually. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of texture on this one. Don't know if I should put more in, actually. I could put some gravel in there or some andesite. I'll think about that. Right, to do this one, and then I might add a few more. And now for these side bits here, I'm exchanging this dirt for stone brick. And I think that's going to look okay. Again, I might put some texture in. I need to stand back at the end and have a look, though. Right, where was those panes that I took out to get in? There we are. Here we go. Let me put these back in. That's stretched a long way. Is that just coming out of these two panes here? Let me see. There and there. Oh wow, it was. My goodness. Now I think this is a nice size for a viewing platform above ground. I'm trying to decide what sort of seating to put up here. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. And the viewing platform for the polar bears has carried on right to the end. I decided not to cut it short, but to take it right to the end. And I'm not a fan of that, what you can see above the waterline there. I think I'll have to take that brick down one level. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. Now I've had an idea. Instead of bringing the bricks down one more level, I think what I'll do is have a look and see what it looks like with blue enchanted stairs lining the inside. And I'm thinking maple slabs for the ceiling. Let's see what that looks like. Right, I made a proper entrance into here as well. It needs decorating, of course, so I'll carry that on as I decorate this bit. So let's have a look and see what these will look like together. in particular, I want to see what it looks like from the outside as well. I quite like that. Let's go and have a look outside. Right, let me get over here and have a look. So, oops, let me get up here. There we go. But you just see the top of the glass now. But do I need to see the top of the glass? Should I bring that brick down? I really, really don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Tell me what you think about that. Should I bring that brick down one more? Now, I've just put those lights on there and I've realised that this needs to come in one as well. So, I've put this all the way around, but it can easily come off because that's what Minecraft is all about. So I'm going to put these down here and then I need to carry on that trim, those stairs around each one. Let me just get some more stairs. And, oh, just a minute, I need to... I need to clear those out the way, don't I? Not going to go around without it. There we go. And that. And that. That's it. Changes everything. Another thing I needed to do was change this corner as well, because that glass still is overlapping there. Well, not overlapping, it's just, you know, it's just not on the right plane. It just doesn't, it's not continuous, and I can't have that. So now I've started with the pillars. I think I'll put a stone pillar here. And think of something fancy to put on the top or to make it into, but I think that should work really well. There we go, that'll do nicely. Now to have a look and see what this terracotta looks like, and I've got to try and remember which pattern it was on the welcome centre. I think it was this brick here. Not sure which one it was. I don't think it matters too much really. But I'm just going to have a few of these bricks interspersed with the plain terracotta. So I'm going to make a few of each and then we'll have a look. Right. Just one more up there, do you think? Right, let's get some of those in and see what they look like. Yeah, I quite like that. Very subtle. Yeah, I quite like that. So I did go and add another level of the pattern at the bottom. It's the same pattern as I've got in the welcome centre at the bottom as well. And I'd forgotten I'd done that actually until I went back and had a look. But it's going in nicely, I think, is this. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with the floors yet though. I'm not quite sure what to do with those. But I think it'll come to me as we go along. It usually does. There we go. Let me just fill these in. Bit of the brick pattern in it. There we go. Right, I'll carry on with all the rest of the panels in between the pillars. Now I'm working on the entrance and I think I'm going to do a fairly formal entrance for this. By that I mean I'm going to build it up with the pillars are going to be a feature of each of the corners and then the terracotta is going to go in between, and then I'm going to put on a roof similar to that of the welcome centre in that I'm going to use slabs with the enchanted wood. So let's see how that goes. I'm just sort of messing about with this entrance bit and I think I'm going to try, whoops, I think I'm going to try for some archers here. I'm not sure if these are too high, they might have to come down. I don't think they are. I'll, oh, do you know, I can't place a thing for my life. What am I like? Right there. I think those are high enough actually. I think those might be too high on top there. So I might just take those off. So here we go. I've actually widened this corridor because I felt it was just too claustrophobic. And if you imagine a crowd of people coming down to watch the penguins when it opens, because of course there will be, then I didn't think just 3 block wide would be big enough. I felt it needed to be grander. So I've widened it. So now I'm going to put the roof on this little bit on the outside and I'm going to use the blue enchanted slabs. I brought some more bricks as well because I think it needs to meet in the middle and it doesn't at the moment and I don't think it makes sense for it not to. I think he might go with the entity removal but obviously he's not. Very annoying. Very annoying. Now I'm playing around with lighting at the moment. I'm not quite sure what I'll settle on. I've put some gates, opened gates. I just want to make a few more. I've just made a few more so I can put them here. Just for a bit of fancy. And I'm going to put some up there as well. I'm not quite sure where. I'm not actually sure if gates should go up there. Maybe it should be fences. Should I? No, I don't want to put any around there because there's no alcove. Maybe just at the bottom here. Oh, I haven't got enough. He's still here. Now then. Oh. Oh. Have I never put lights on gates before? There we go, that's better. Now I did have two on there, but I didn't like it, so I've taken one off and put that one in the middle. And this guy's getting right on my nerves, he really is. That doesn't look too bad. We'll see if I like it in a little while. And for the inside, I'm adding these small lamps. I've got these on the welcome centre as well, so I'm sticking to foam for that. But they do go really well. Just putting these down here. I'm also adding a chain. That seems to go so well. It brings them down just a little bit, and I quite like that. And even though that's there, I feel like it needs more light in here. That's done. There we go. I quite like how that looks. I know it's a bit formal, but yeah, I like things clean and, you know, I like that. I just like it. The floor, I've gone with maple again, but I've got blue enchanted log stripped down the middle. That's the last one. Yeah, I quite like that. And that all ties in together, I think. Obviously, there'll be decorating to do as well. Now, while I've been doing this, I've been looking at these pillars. And, yeah. You've noticed 2 does not have a middle. Not in Minecraft, anyway. So, I'm going to add another column of bricks on either side of the pillars. That's much better. And there we go. Yeah, I quite like that. Well, that's enough building for one episode, I think. I think what we'll have now is a tour. Now then, this is a tour that is quite a bit different from the other tours that I've done. And those of you who don't watch Tinuqin's videos, you're in for a treat. Because this is a person with a passion and an excellent eye for detail. Okay, shall I follow you then? Do you want to show me around and tell me what you
Yeah, so I was gonna say first, so since this is not a zoo, it's an abandoned city, and abandoned buildings can be dangerous. I wanted to ask you to wear a hard hat, but I see you're already decked out, so I'm just going to put on mine. And and then we can go. Okay, so we are on the overpass right now that goes out of the city. So yeah, I just thought we would start here because I like this part, but it's not particularly exciting. So we have to parkour a little bit over here, or if it doesn't work, I can remove some blocks for you.
Hang on. Let me have another go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
Not a fan of parkour, but I can do it when.
Yeah.
when
I know. Okay. So yeah, down here on the left.
Looks fab on the map, on the little mini map. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good on the normal Minecraft maps because the black sand that I'm using here just looks like normal sand. So all the roads look like kind of light yellow. So that's
Oh right, okay.
That's not good, but on the minimap it looks great. So on the left, we can see the gas station, and we can access the roof from here to have a look inside. And oh yeah, there's currently a little monkey in there too, but actually, like, this is where the kakapos live.
Ah right, oh, kakapos, my favorite.
Yeah, they are so great, right? I remember when you saw the first one here, you didn't really know what they were, right? Because they were kind of like could be a reptile too or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are really cute. And I, since this is a gas station, I named them after motorcycle brands, which just cracks me up every time because they're just so incredibly slow when they move.
Awesome. Yeah.
So we can jump down here if you have. I hope you have feather falling or something like that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. So this is an old gas station, and you can see the roof has kind of like bent down a little bit in one side, and we have some abandoned cars. And yeah, of course, we can also look inside here and see that there's still some stuff on the shelves, but not much.
Yeah.
Inside the gas station.
Awesome.
All right, so this building over here, the pink and yellow one, is an elementary school.
Ah, yes, yes.
Yeah. And that is where my African wild dogs live. So let's go inside. A lot of elementary schools around here are kind of like from the 70s and 80s, and they are like, very, very blocky buildings.
Yeah,
that have been made more colorful to be a bit more cheerful.
Right.
So yeah, we can see here inside the one classroom where the African wild dogs live.
Wild dogs, yeah. Excellent.
Yeah, exactly. And if we go upstairs, we can also go onto the roof and have a better view of the schoolyard.
Right. Oh, great. This is lovely. Again, a magnificent level of detail. You've catered for everything.
Yeah, and I feel like the African wild dogs would have a lot of fun on like the soccer field.
Oh right, yeah. Oh nice, yeah.
Yeah, but you can see it's
Sorry.
you can very easily fall in there. So
Right, I've got my little finger pressed on my shift key.
yeah, and you also have your elytra on, so that's great.
Yes, I have.
I've had people fall in there and not be able to get out. So
oh right.
That's
No,
that's great.
I should be all right on that score.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay, and then here in front of the school we have the school bus.
Oh, the bus, yes. I remember that.
Yeah,
from you.
that has been or has tipped over for some reason. So I found a tutorial online for how to do a school bus, and I adapted that slightly. I first built it upright, and then I had to figure out how to build it sideways.
Sideways, yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of worked out. And then you're standing careful not to fall into the sewer, because here we have the
I didn't realise
the
this
sewer
was
with
here.
the rats in it. Yeah.
Oh, I could have been down there.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Oh yeah, that looks like it goes up over there as well. It's quite extensive.
Yeah, it's yeah, a little bit. Although like all the ends are closed off. One of my smaller projects in this city.
Oh wow, well it doesn't look like a small project. There's a lot in there, a lot of detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but compared to the elementary school, it's
Is that
a bit
graffiti
smaller.
up there?
Yeah. Yes.
You've been up there with a spray can. That looks awesome.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. So that's a road up there, but that doesn't go yet anywhere. So yeah, I've got the Omega sign of the server, and then our dear beef, of course.
Of course.
All right, so here's another car. I didn't build that one. And NVK did that. He likes building cars, so he asked me if he could add some cars to my city.
Nice.
Next up, here is the supermarket, and yeah, I'm going to add some more cars here as well.
All right.
But for now, the supermarket parking lot is empty.
Yeah.
And we can have a look in here, and that's where my pandas live.
Oh, pandas.
And I think they are over here on that side mostly.
Oh, I've been looking for some Zawa pandas for ages, and I haven't found any yet. I'm trying to find them in the wild, so I just keep looking.
They are hard to find. Like the biomes where they spawn are also not super common.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've watched the video yet about that, but I was inspired by Zavira's map art that she did with the pandas in like the pink environment.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so that's why I made it very, very pink.
There we go. Oh, nice. Yeah. Gosh, it's even better when you come here and look. That's gorgeous. I love that tree as well. That is a really nicely shaped tree. Very nice.
Thanks. I was inspired by some trees that I saw on vacation.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you saying.
And then this building right next to it, the white one, that is
yes.
my storage building. So
Oh,
not really,
yes.
not really something to look at. But that was the first building that
That's right.
I
I
built.
remember it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of remember when everything was just empty and that was the only thing that was standing, and now look how far we've come.
I know.
Let's just first go to that sinkhole over here.
All right, yes.
So I used to have water coming out of that pipe, but the fishes would like swim up the water stream and then swim out of the water stream and land on the grass and die. So that's why I had to remove that. But since then I haven't had any more accidents. And
very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's lovely.
Yeah, and so
Really
my
is.
newest project here is the historic town center.
Wow.
On this side. So it starts down here, and here is one of my first exhibits that I've made in the historic town center.
Oh, spiders.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
This is an old jewelry store, and yeah, those spiders
So
have started living in there.
How have you created these at the front? What are these?
Those are corals, and you can place them on the same block as an item frame.
Wow, that is
And
awesome.
Yeah, I've seen that used as like a nest in a chicken coop.
Oh, right.
But it works very well for this as well.
It does. Oh, that is lovely.
So here is my my art gallery.
Oh,
And
look
I
at
think
this.
I maybe I need to destroy it a little bit more here on the inside.
Oh, right, yes,
Because right now
yes.
it just looks very, very clean and intact. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's one part
yeah.
where. But I already noticed like there's so much more map art on the server than what I can fit in here.
There is. I
So,
think a lot of people are wanting to try it out as well. So there are a lot more people doing it. That is.
Yeah, I feel like people are inspiring each other to do it, and
Yeah.
so now we have just
Oh, the
a huge
butterflies.
amount of map art.
Yeah. Can I go
Yeah, I know
upstairs?
you're
That's
familiar with
lovely.
the butterfly
Yeah.
one.
I didn't realise there were so many. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's barely even half of it.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So here,
This looks really
yeah.
cool.
we can go uphill, and we directly have like the next exhibit.
Wow.
Here's my orchid praying mantis
Oh,
exhibit
yes.
in a clothing store.
That's awesome.
I think I have 20 houses currently,
Wow.
or 21. I'm not sure. I have like 20 or 30 more houses to add.
Oh.
Up here. Here's the town square, the old one, and you see I have laid out some more houses to build for me.
Oh, yes.
Um,
yes.
But yeah, let's that is of course all unfinished, but what is finished is the church. So let's have a look in here, and we need to be a bit
Oh,
careful here, especially to not fall in, because there's a zombie priest in there.
Oh, right. Okay, then. Yes, I remember from your video.
Yeah.
There he is. I think that
Yeah,
would
and
fit
this
quite
is my
nicely.
anteater exhibit, and they seem to coexist very peacefully with the zombie.
With the zombie, yes, I can see them over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gosh. Wow. Awesome.
Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just having a look from the outside on this church build because it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, well, that's about it for this week. So I'm just going to check over these penguins and see who I've got and who I've lost. So take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.